From within the Russian propaganda machine, increasingly alarming assessments of the situation in the country are beginning to sound. One of the well-known Z bloggers, Maxim Kalashnikov, openly described the rapid deterioration of the situation in the Russian Federation, and it is no longer just a matter of military failures. Kalashnikov was upset by the aviation collapse that Ukrainian UAVs caused to Russia. Now, as I am filming this program, it is already clear that air traffic is being disorganized due to constant drone attacks. This is very painful for the Russian Federation, Kalashnikov said. He noted that the scale and regularity of Ukrainian strikes on Russian territory are already directly affecting the functioning of key infrastructure. According to him, the undermining of stability is felt at all levels, from the transport sector to the political system. It is clear that the noose of crisis is tightening around us, a very acute, systemic one, no longer just an economic one, the blogger admitted. Kalashnikov stressed that even if military actions were frozen, the crisis would not disappear. It would continue to develop, since the destruction had already affected the fundamental foundations of the state. It will naturally not end, even if military actions are frozen, and that is where things are headed. He added, the most resonant confession came at the end of his speech. According to Kalashnikov, the current crisis has become a trap from which Russia can no longer escape. His formulation sounded downright hopeless. The approaching crisis has become a trap for us. It leaves us no choice, complained the Z blogger. Such statements from Kremlin-loyal bloggers are a clear signal that even within the Russian information bubble, it is no longer possible to hide the failure of Moscow's strategies. Ukraine, continuing to strike at logistics and military infrastructure, is inflicting asymmetrical but extremely sensitive damage, destroying the illusion of internal control. Against the backdrop of these words, it became clear, even freezing the war will not save Russia from a deep and protracted collapse that began not at the front, but in the country's governing system itself.
The Ukrainian Ministry of Defense's main intelligence directorate has released footage showing the activity of ground drones. According to the footage shared on the department's Telegram channel, the drones are loaded with shells and sent to the positions of the occupying Russian army. Upon reaching the target, the drones explode, resulting in the destruction of the occupying forces. In addition to carrying shells, the ground drones, equipped with grenade launchers, also target the buildings where the invaders are located. As a result of the operations of the main intelligence directorate's ground drones, hundreds of occupying Russian soldiers have been destroyed, and numerous positions have been blown up and destroyed in the directions of Toretsk and Pokrovsk cities in eastern Donetsk region.
Ukrainian aerial reconnaissance units destroyed 11 shelters of Russian troops in the Kharkiv region. The defenders used the domestic Baba Yaga drone, according to the Telegram channel of the Kharkiv Operational Tactical Group. On the 7 Slobozansky direction, aerial reconnaissance units of the 4th Bordered Detachment of the State Border Guard Service, as part of the Ukrainian Defense Forces, are destroying the enemy from the sky. The post under the video states, according to the defenders, during a night raid, they successfully struck 11 enemy shelters. The strike drone Vampire, also known as Baba Yaga, is a Ukrainian heavy-class hexacopter unmanned aerial vehicle. Its development began in the summer of 2022. The drone can drop various munitions, is used for remote mining and for transporting useful cargo. Its arsenal includes special aerial bombs, mortar, anti-tank and anti-personnel mines. Vampire is equipped with 6 rotors and can lift up to 15 kilograms of cargo into the air. Furthermore, explosions were reported overnight on July the 19th in Moscow and Rostov-on-Don. As Russia claimed it came under drone attacks, reports local Telegram channels and Russian media. Moscow Mayor Andrei Sobyanin said the drones were shot down as they approached the Russian capital. Emergency crews are working at the site where debris fell, Sobyanin said. Explosions were also heard near the towns of Dmitrov and Zelenograd in the Moscow region. Residents in the town of Dmitrov reported hearing loud blasts, according to local Telegram channels. Moscow Mayor Sergei Sobyanin and Andrei Kovalenko, head of the Center for Countering Disinformation. It's loud here, but there are also serious explosions near Moscow, Kovalenko wrote. Some said something exploded in a field. Reports of explosions came from various parts of the Dmitrovsky district. In the Rostov region, authorities also reported a drone strike. According to Russian railways, train service was suspended on the Likaya-Zamchalovo line due to damage to the overhead power system. Russian media reported widespread transport disruptions. Intercity trains were delayed by several hours.